babe, do you want to follow me? Oh, exciting day today. Just going to finally move the Clio off the drive because it's been sat here for some time now. It hasn't got any tags on it. Past the MOT as I'm not sure if I've done an update since the last one to say that the work was done and the MOT is finally past the MOT. Well, anyway, it's past the MOT now. All the rear brake lines have been done and it's running really well. I need to sort out the earth issue, which I've mentioned in the previous video, from the battery, which I will do in the coming weeks. But today it's an exciting day. I've always wanted a transporter, and last weekend me and Sean, my partner, were looking for one online and we found the perfect one. Within 24 hours of searching for one, we went and put a deposit on one last Sunday. So what we need to do is drive up to Kidderminster, which is about 2.5 hours from us now, and we're going to go and pick it up. So yeah, we'll give you some more updates on the way, but for now let's go and get this Clio put back in the garage. And, hopefully it won't stay in there as long as last time. We'll get it back out and do the work on it that's needed to sort the rear beam out, the earthing point, and then it's track ready. So yeah, I'm all excited about that. But yeah, let's go put the Clio back away and let's head up to Kidderminster. Right, so after all the excitement of picking up the van, we failed to do like a talk through video of what it is we've actually purchased. So I bought the transporter off a lad called Aaron. He lived in Kidderminster, as I mentioned earlier, and he'd had the van, I think think he said 6 years, it might be more than that, but anyway, it used to be a red van and it was a T28. It was just a panel van that he used for work originally, and then over the years he went through and did it up. So first thing, the main thing to point out, it's had a spray job about a year ago. I think it was cost about £3.5 grand, and it's in a blackberry colour, and it's got a metallic flake in it, which is why you'll see in all the photos and stuff it looks completely different depending on what light hits it. It had disc and pads all the way around, recently changed last year. Just before he sold it to us, he went on an 11-day trip with his partner, and when he got, just before he left that, sorry, he did 720 miles, I believe. He got some brand new tyres on it, so he's now got the rears are relatively new and the front ones have done just less than 1,000 miles. So what else to say about it? He got a top box on it, which he got sprayed the same colour as the body, which is a nice touch. He's obviously depatched it. The tow hook, which is amazing because I can finally tow my Clio track car to track days, which is going to be fantastic, because we bought it to go on holiday with, use it as a tow vehicle, and it's just useful to have a van rather than a car, and use it as a daily as well, so that's good. What else has it got on it? So it's got 20-inch wheels, 10mm spacers on the rear. It's all quite new to me, this. So the rock and roll, it's got a rock and roll bed, but I like a homemade one because rock and roll beds are very expensive at like £1,700. But it's had a custom one made, and it works really well. It's got a 12-volt TV that runs off 12 volt and 230. It's got a caravan electrical hookup, which means you can use those sockets there. It's got this on it, which is quite handy. What else has it got? It's got a heater, which is underneath there, which I can say is fantastic. A nice touch is the Golf GTI Mark 5 Golf GTI seats. Look really nice, and they're on swivel bases, so you can turn them round. And he's had some matching fabric put on here. This is aftermarket as well, the drinks holder, because these ones always break. As you will see it in the video, I could replace that to keep it fresh because it's quite worn. He put in a Volkswagen Up steering wheel, which is really nice, which modernises it quite a lot. He did all the interior fabrics. What else he's done? Oh, when he had the spray job, he had all the shuts done, so it's a proper decent job on that, which is great. This carpet's removable, but underneath that he's got some toughened flooring, which is useful. He says, well, if you're going out and about and you don't want and the carpet's going to get messy, so when we use it, oh, that was the other thing we're going to use it for, is festivals. So that's going to be great to have a van for festivals. Never had that luxury, but now we're a little bit older, we could do with that, because we often go to Glastonbury Festival, with it being only just down the road. It's got a leisure battery, which is in there. A solar panel, which is on the roof, which is, you can see it's charging now. It's got an input and it's charging up the leisure battery, which is great. The solar panel at the moment does not charge the main van battery, but I'll get that adjusted so that it will. I'm not sure what else to mention really. Just so far, really happy with it. He's done all the fabric himself. Sound deadened it. Light switches here, and now it has done 174,000 miles, which is quite a lot, but I believe it's full VW service history up until about 140,000, and after that it's got service history every 6 months or a year. So he had it oil changed on it all the time, so even though it is high, at least it's got full service history. So the van was only £12,000, by the way, which I think you'll all agree, and anybody who knows about it will know that is a really good price for what we paid. At the moment the quilts are now, sorry I can't open it properly at the minute, my racing Puma's in the way, but that's all the bed that will fold down. He changed the badge there, put black badges on it. He's got some shotgun shell cartridge where the rear wiper delete is. He's had the calipers painted in gold and the shotgun shells there to add a nice touch. The bars along the bottom, it's on some coilovers, which makes it drive pretty firm, but it is nice. It's actually a T5 van, but it's had the facelift Sportline kit, I believe, from the T5.1. As I said, it's all new to me, but one thing I've replaced, as you'll see, is that I've put those plates on it. What else has it got on there? Fancy indicators that slide. trying to pick other things on it for you to see, really. But yeah, so far I'm really happy with it. £12,000. We didn't think it would last long, but we saw it one Sunday and went to see it one Saturday night. We saw it on the next Sunday and we put a deposit on it. Then we had to wait for the paperwork to come through. He's put a side window in on this side. It doesn't open, unfortunately. That side's still panel, so in the long run I'll get a window like this with a slider open on it. That's one of the first things to get. This window, he informs me, he recently put on, but it's a fake one. It just goes, it's just bonded on to the thing because it looks better to look full glass along the one side. Close that properly. Yeah, tow hitch, that's really excited. So this side, as you can see at the minute, is solid panel. So I'll get the fake glass, I think it's 150 to go there, and that'll bond on. And then this one we'll have to cut it out and then put a window in, but we'll have a slide window on this one so we can have a bit of air in. The other thing to mention, I went and bought an awning for £140. A friend pointed out to me on Facebook Marketplace, which we've got, and it's actually in the top box there, and it's a blow up one which you can put up in 4 minutes, and it's a drive away one, so that is a good purchase. So we're looking forward to giving that a try. Other than that, I don't know really what else to say. It's, as I mentioned a few times, really happy with it. The one thing I have actually noticed is the steering wheel is not central, and that is because these aftermarket seats, in order for them to swivel round, which I'll show you at some point, the seat has to be moved over a fraction, which means that this driving position is a little bit off centre, which isn't great. However, I think if I cut this section off here, they may allow me to move the seat over just a couple of inches, which will line it up better, but that's something that we'll look into. The other thing to mention, no history on clutch as far as I'm aware, but the cam belt was done 15,000 miles ago, and I've got evidence to support that as well, which is great. So all in all, the van's brilliant. It gets a lot of attention, which is nice. I've also been looking at registration plates for it, personalised registration plates, even though I've just got a new set made up and put on. Yeah, I'm looking at some private plates. So they're quite expensive, but one was certainly going to match DTTV, so that's the intention anyway. So yeah, sorry for waffling on a bit there, but I thought we'd introduce you to the new purchase. Camper van for going away with my partner Sean, camper van for festivals, which is going to be excellent for Glastonbury and whatnot, and finally it's got a trailer, so I can drive camper van and trailer to different tracks around the country and not worry about the car blowing up on me. So yeah, I think that's about it for now. It's all quite new to me. If anybody's got any suggestions or ideas or anything, or any feedback on it, please let me know. We're glad to hear it. The other thing to mention that I've just thought of is where the awning is. It needs to affix along this rail, so I've bought a specific rail for £67 off Lightning Leisure, the company's called, and it screws underneath this rail. It's a custom one that comes up along here, but it's in silver, and I want it powder coated in black, so I'll take that to my usual powder coaters and get that powder coated, and that means then that the awning slides along. Yeah, I'll show you some more details of the awning at a later date, but it's a 2015 model, so it's a few years old, but it was that popular and it was that good of an item that they're still using it now. I believe they're on the Mark V, so that's good to know. And at £140 instead of £500, which was new, is a really good saving. Just quickly, while we're here, this is the awning rail that I've just mentioned. Let me get it out. Right. So this will fix underneath the rails. Hopefully you can see that quite clearly. And that will sit underneath and bolt onto the existing hole, so there's no cutting, etc. But as mentioned, the colour will stand out. You'll only see this circular piece. However, if I get it powder coated in black, that'll be great. So we're going to drop that down at some point and get that done. So for now, it's 10 minutes of waffling, but yeah, that's the new van. Look forward to making some changes to it. There's a lot of things we want to buy and change with it, but yeah, I'll leave you for now. If anybody wants to comment on it or has any opinions on it, please let me know. And for now, that's it. I'll get back to editing the videos and getting these online for you, because at the minute I've been a bit slack again of late, so let's get back in my office and let's get this video up online for you. Thanks for watching, guys.
DT at his best work here today, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very tricky removal of said surfing gold badge. Lovely smooth technique. That actually is coming off quite easily, to be fair.
This is your talk over for your...
Yeah, this is my talk over. This is stage 1 of Sean's progression. First day out in the van today. Nowhere to go. I don't know where we're going. Where are we going to go, David? Taylor.
Nowhere.
Huh. Joyous as ever.
You know me. Happy,
crikey. Is that not scraping window?
Would I be doing it if it was?
Oh, it stopped. Battery's died.
Right, go into my office and get the other battery there. It's in a little black box. Turned off? Did the screen turn off?
Yeah.
That's fine.
And now it's doing this.
Yeah, it's still recording, bub.
Oh.
You too.
Oopsie daisy. You come on. I'm not sure how riveting, but I can't see you, so I don't know if it's looking at you. Oh, there we go. Touch the screen, sausage. Is that a specific tool for this task in hand?
Exactly what this tool is for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why'd you take it window cleaning then?
Clean the shit off windows.
Just not stickers.
Well, it works for us.
Get that gone. Will you be putting anything else on the windows, David?
Yeah, that's DTTV probably.
Absolutely not. Serious?
DTTV reg plate. I think, if I can get one suitable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you must do this wet as well. Toxic. You shouldn't do it dry because it might damage the structure.
So would you say this is perfect weather conditions for this? Is it though?
Oh no, you just wet the glass if it's not wet.
Ah. But we here have natural water.
I can see me.
Oh.
I can see me fast forwarding this and putting it all on mute. So.
Oh. It's a shame. It's quite enjoying myself.
Probably lose the 270 subscribers that I've got.
Absolutely rid. That does look quite satisfying, to be fair.
It is.
What are you going to do to get the residue off the windows?
Sticky stuff remover, which I'll use in a minute.
Oh god, I look at my reflection. How terrible! Cool. I won't get this 5 minutes of my life back. Bye bye. Wonderful. And that.
Then what you need is.
I don't really want to see my reflection. Now where are you going?
Get some sticky stuff removed.
Oh. Shit, oh no, reflection, we don't want that. I don't know. So we're now getting all of this gross sticky residue business
can't find
off.
the sticky residue removal. So we'll just buff it off for now.
Buff you off. That's not working, is it? Why don't we go, that'd be a nice trip for us. Why don't we go and buy some residue stuff?
I've got some.
That looks awful.
Let's see that's gone there, isn't it?
That looks really awful.
It'll come off.
It's like it's stained the window. Don't know how I feel about that. Sniffy, sniffy. So will the window the other side be the same colour as these, I take it? Or is that a silly question?
What are you asking me now?
The window,
yeah,
the next side that we're going to do, it'll be the same colour as this, yeah?
Yes.
Lovely. They look quite nice. Is it blacked out at the back? Yeah. Ugh. This is really boring. Did you say you've got some stuff? You just can't find it. What about, oh.
That is to say it's from the reg plate of a different vehicle, so this glass window is obviously on a different van.
Yeah, obviously. And this thing here, we still can't.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
How's it looking now? That's much better.
That is a gazillion times better.
I hate this one.
Yeah, that looks much better. Why would you put them on there?
It's the thing to do.
But what about this, David? What do we feel about, oh. What do we feel about this? Are we going to get rid of this team? What do we think?
I'm not sure. I might leave that on, I don't mind it.
Oh,
this has got to go. I don't really want to use the blade on this. Because obviously it's painted.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that because you'll be pissed off with yourself if you take some of the paint off.
Just getting that started.
Is it all in one
I need
film?
to mop it all anyway. So.
Yeah, oh, it's annoying.
Oh.
Can we not do that now?
Okay.
Because I'm scared you're going to guff up the paint.
Guff you up.
Are we over and out now, DTTV?
For now.
For now. Bye bye.
So let's get these red bits gone. We can. Just a temporary fix. Also, anybody who's done this trick before will know that permanent marker often looks more purple when you put it onto surfaces which aren't paint paper. However, with the van being purple colour, I think this will hide a lot better. So those are on, I've not mentioned too, the red was the original colour. And just where stones have been clicking up and chipping away the new paint job, it's left a red line. However, as you can see, it doesn't look that good on camera. Actually, it looks better in real life, but that is a quick temporary fix to hide that horrible red line. Let's put the coat on it. What I'll do at some point is I'll take this arch off, give it a good clean and scrub, get all, any stuff, stones and stuff from on the bottom there, but that's looking loads better already. Just takes the red hint away. And this side, not too bad this side, there's no sort of stone chips on that face there. It actually looks red in the light here, but it isn't, that's just the reflection of the house. So yeah, that's all black there. There is some red inside this gap there. Again, that looks red. As soon as I put my hand in the shadow, you can see that it is black. So just need to sort these arches off. What I might do is when I take these covers off, to give them a good clean up when I detail the van, what I'm probably going to do is use some stone chip, black stone chip, and do all the inside arches. So that'll get rid of it, all the red, and obviously protect it against any rust in the future. But yeah, that's another little tweak done. Good old permanent marker.
And it's supposedly going to get...
Oh, just noticed something else to order. Looks really worn. Just had a look on eBay, £4.59. I thought it was the whole knob looks a bit worn and shiny, but for now, I'll just get this new thing, £5 I think, if I load it up here. There you go, £6.49 in fact. So I'll just order one of those. There you are, 21 ounce. See, my knob looks a little bit shinier and dull, so I might change that eventually, but there you go. Just the new cap, that'll freshen it up. Another thing to get. I think it does look great with the up steering wheel. But anyway, yeah, let's get that part ordered, get it changed, freshen it up. idea. Now we've got the van, I'm really keen to get it on the drive instead of it being on the road, because we do take the piss of it, because we've got enough for 3 cars on the drive, a garage and 2 on the drive, sorry, but then we always seem to have Sean's out the front and now that one over there, sometimes our work van. So what I'm thinking is, if I move this and uncover this now, slide it on the tyres and get it as close to this wall as I can as possible, but still be able to access the garage, and hopefully once that's pushed over in the corner I can drive the other Puma into this area here. So this one over to the side, that one there, which will obviously mean then I can put the van on the drive. So let's see how we get on with this. It's still quite heavy because it's got the doors and boot lid on it, but let's see if I can jimmy it over on my own and get it into a position so I can get the Puma down the side here. Right, let's put it on time lapse, see how this goes. It worked, awesome. So hopefully it won't look too stupid, but as you can see there should be enough room for 2 cars there. So I don't know why I didn't do this before. I think one option was to get a few mates around, turn this sideways and then carry it round, because in a previous video I mentioned that I was going to be building a pub down the side of the house. So I ripped out all the old shed etc and was going to build an extension on here, create a new part of the house. I painted the side of the house and needs another coat, but now that we bought the van, the money that was going to go towards building the pub is on hold a little bit for now. So I was thinking about putting the other Puma down here, bringing it in here and putting it under cover. However, with it now fitting where it does, I think it's a much better option. So yeah, it should look great having 2 FRPs next to each other, and then the van can come on the drive. So let's put the battery in the Puma, let's move it into position. And also I was looking into storing the Puma, putting it in full-term storage. The best I could find was about £35 a month, which isn't too much, but I'm already paying £20 a month to put the Clio in a garage, so that would be £55 a month for storing cars. So if I can have the FRP here, it means I can keep a closer eye on it, and it should be alright with this decent outdoor cover. So yeah, let's get the battery in and let's get it into position and see what it looks like. I mean, yeah, it is a squeeze, but it's on. I think it looks alright. Obviously the T5 can go on the driveway here. Once Sean's back, I'll get her to watch me. I can come over a little bit more. This is right up against the wall, but yeah, super happy that they both fit. Another thing to notice, actually, I didn't time lapse it, but I did give the Puma a clean after the track day. It's come up really good. It's got some water marks on it, which I need to sort. It's come up really good. There's some where the brake disc got really hot under hard braking. It has etched into the wheels slightly, so I need to get some tough wheel cleaner on that, but that should come up. But for now, it's ready to go back into the cover. Green FRP, well, as you know, not a lot happening with that at the moment, but I will get back into it, I promise. And the other car that I cleaned today was Sean's Golf. Let's put put some back to black on the tyres, and the wheels need a better clean. But it's only about a year old, but it's 10 months old, but it's done 30,000, so it gets a bit of a hard life. But as you can see, an hour on it, and it's come up pretty well. It's come pretty light before, so yeah, when she gets back she'll be happy, because I didn't tell her I was doing that. That's good. So yeah, what we're going to do now is put the van over onto the driveway, because we're going to go out on our first trip in it, which we haven't stayed anywhere yet. So we're going to go down to the south coast somewhere and stay over the night. So let's get it on the driveway and see what it looks like. Well, that's annoying. I'm not sure quite what's happened, but either a product's got onto the cover. It's just from where it was in the sun for so long, it's crispy, it's just cracked. Putting it on, so that's really annoying. What I'll probably do is order another one of these covers. They are quite expensive, but I'll put it on PayPal credit for a few months, and I'll use this one. Yeah, the Puma. But yeah, that's really annoying. It's a shame it didn't happen at the bottom bit, but it just looks a bit crap. But it's better to have some cover over the car for now than it is none. So that's that one on. Van on the drive, looks good, fits well. Enough room to walk down the side, which is what my other concern was. So let's just get the car cover back on this one for now. But yeah, all in all, pretty happy with that. Well, I forgot to record it, but it was done on the go. Ooh, look at that, the sun's shining off that. Game changer. Lovely drop.